NBC News World Headquarters in New York. This is NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams.
Good evening, and tonight we're going to take you to the middle of a desperate situation. The mayor of Minot, North Dakota, told the people there today to pack up and get out. The Army Corps of Engineers spokesman put it bluntly, a flood is coming. It's expected to break the all-time record there. 11,000 people are on the move tonight. We're talking about the Souris River, and the water from the historic snowmelt and heavy rains has so far been unstoppable. The people of Minot are in for a long night and a long couple of days, and it's the latest disaster in what's already been such a... NBC's Kevin Tibbles is there for us tonight and starts us off. Kevin, good evening.
Brian, tonight Minot is bracing for massive flooding that threatens to overwhelm all records as the rapidly rising Souris River behind me here threatens to devastate much of this city. This afternoon, the sound Minot's flood-weary residents have been dreading. Sirens signaling a single emergency and mandatory evacuation from low-lying parts of the city. Brother and sister Harlan and Carmi Bain scrambled to move their worldly possessions out of the family home.
It's a big empty feeling inside, and like I say, it's kind of like, okay, you self-put again. Yep. But tomorrow's going to be another day. Yep. We'll be here, you know.
We all say we can rebuild.
Some 11,000 people, a full quarter of the town's population, heading for higher ground.
With all the night work that we got done, I just never imagined that I'd ever see a river like this again.
But this latest flooding, the mayor says, will be catastrophic.
I don't think we really know how long this is really going to last. And I'm not sure we know exactly how much water's coming at us.
For weeks, Minot has battled the swollen Souris River, which winds its way in and out of North Dakota and Canada. Massive snowmelt and heavy rains have the Souris running at record highs. 500 National Guard troops are here trying to hold it back.
Water is reaching the top of the levees in several areas.
With water already surging into Minot, the Souris is expected to rise a full 8 feet higher than the last great flood here in 1969.
It's a fairly close-knit community, and they do hang together. They do take care of their neighbors, and they'll do it again.
Now all the people of Minot can do is watch and wait. As the water rises, they are powerless to stop it. Brian, once this water crests, it could be sometime next week when that happens, it's going to take more weeks, even as much as a month, for it to start to recede. And only then are the people of Minot going to be able to come out and start assessing the damage to their city.
Right, they're in for a tough couple of weeks. Kevin Tibbles in Minot, North Dakota, starting us off tonight. Kevin, thanks. And once again tonight, we're seeing the effects of what's been a tragic weather pattern this year. Way too much rain and snow in the north, almost none in the south. Texas is suffering under severe drought conditions. Now the wildfires there, as you know, are hitting hard. NBC's Tom Trung is with us from Grimes County in East Texas tonight. Tom, good evening.
Hey, Brian, the extreme drought here is jeopardizing the livelihoods of countless cattle ranchers, and it's made the difficult task of fighting wildfires even harder. Rain finally fell today in parched areas of Texas, delivering temporary relief to communities threatened by wildfires.
It makes me happy that the fire's going to go off. We just prayed that none of our houses are burned down here.
Firefighters are attacking 17 wildfires across Texas. Since the start of wildfire season, more than 3 million acres have been scorched in the Lone Star State. Today's rain will help containment efforts, but the fires rage on.
The next few days, we're anticipating more hot weather. It's going to be dry. We're not out of the woods yet.
I'll take whatever we get, and I'm glad to have it, but this is by no means drought record.
Tom Haney is a sixth-generation rancher and says it'll be a long, hot summer for him and fellow cattlemen.
We're hanging on the best we can hang on.
The drought that's fueling the fires is also leaving pastures and ponds bone dry. Haney says his cows are thinning, and he may lose half his income.
In my lifetime, this is one of the worst disasters cattle have seen in Texas.
At a cattle auction today, hundreds of ranchers scramble to dump as many head as they can, hoping to get the best possible price before the drought worsens.
Cutting it down because, number one, they don't have any grass. They don't have any hay. If they're buying hay, it's expensive
pray for the wildfires to die out, ranchers hope their cattle will live long enough to see the rains return.
And with the help of today's rain, the massive fire in this county is now 50% contained. As for the drought, Brian, no one seems to know when that's going to end.
Unbelievable.